everyone. Thanks so much for tuning in, for being here with me now in this beautiful spot in nature. I was going for a walk and I thought, I got my technical devices with me. I may as well find a beautiful spot in nature, excuse me, and talk to you about current energies and what we have in store for us. There is so much going on this week or this month of July. It's like a real big gate portal that's opening. And I'd love to talk about that and a lot more, actually, because looking at the astrology for this week, today is Monday, the 13th of July. And yeah, the moon, she just moved into the sign of Cancer, where we will have a beautiful new moon tomorrow. So we're at the dark of the moon. You've also probably noticed it's quite dark out there at nighttime. I always love that for sleepy weather conditions. And so the moon, she's in Cancer and will come together with the sun at 20 degrees of Cancer tomorrow, the 14th of July, for a new moon in the very sensitive, sensible sign of Cancer, where there is nurturing and self-care, what makes me feel safe and secure. So we're in a time, particularly over the next couple of days, while the moon resides in her own sign, to be very moving in a spirit of gentleness, being very aware of how we feel, what's going on inside of us, because Cancer is very much an inside job. It is, what makes me feel safe? Have I looked after myself? Cancer is also very giving, very nurturing of others. And simultaneously, we need to fill our own cup first. So it's a beautiful time to connect with the water. I have the beautiful ocean behind me, very fortunate to have a soothing bath, to do anything that really soothes, soothes and calms our nervous system. Because particularly in current energies with Uranus in Gemini, with Mercury retrograde, with a lot of that air energy, Mars in Gemini, where the mind is very active and lots of impulses, lots of quick ideas and sudden revelations and changes, and being out there socially, we are also reminded, particularly over the next couple of days, to step back, to slow down, to tune in first. Also tuning in before we speak. We have Mercury in the sign of Cancer. So retrograde still, Mercury is still retrograde until the 24th of July. So we're still up for about 10 days of Mercury retrograde. That's still a big deal because Mercury, who rules the mind, our cerebral qualities, is again bringing us into our inner world, slowing us down before we think and share our thoughts. Can we feel first? Can we bring our emotional memory together with our cerebral qualities? And this is actually quite a beautiful energy because it brings us into our feeling container and also slows down the pace, brings a presence to our conversations, also to our self-talk. And also, again, can we talk to ourselves lovingly, compassionately, and knowing that nothing needs to be accomplished all the time, or things don't need to be pushed right now, because now is a really good time to prepare. And also with such a strong Cancer energy, particularly this new moon tomorrow, it's all about the feeling world. Can I allow myself to feel? Do I feel safe to share how I feel with others? Who is around me? Is that a safe space for me to be in, to do what I need to do for myself? And often I feel when we are in intimate relationships, or we have family, or it doesn't matter, when we have people around that we love them and they love us, but then giving each other the space to self-care. And I feel in our society, we're told so often, this is selfish, you can't do that. There is always that yeah, you're selfish. And yes, we can be negatively selfish, but still the egotism, our ego is a representation of the sun. It is our I amness, our awareness of self. And that's really highlighted at the moment, that self-care. And so as we're looking ahead, tomorrow the moon is coming closer to the sun, forming a new moon, new beginnings, new intentions that come again from the spirit of gentleness, tuning in. What is it that I wish to create from a place of homecoming, rather than always looking outside of ourselves, or often anyway, to find the answers, to find where we want to go next. So there's a big tuning in, particularly as the moon, she will be joining this retrograde Chiron. And so they're coming together tomorrow, Tuesday afternoon, where logic and feeling world is coming together. And there might be a moment of stillness, a stepping back, particularly with Mercury retrograde, going backwards. There is the tuning in, reevaluating, readjusting. We might feel a bit more tired at the moment. Maybe our sleep isn't that great, for whatever reasons. Also, yes, we're having a lot of solar flares, but also I feel with so much energetic change, our body also needs to keep up with that. And often we get symptoms physically that can slow us down. And that's all purposely, of course, as the universe conspires with us. And at the moment, I've injured my back and I can not move all that well. And I often find when I'm in a more moving state and wanting to accomplish things, then the universe often gives me a reminder and say, no, you got to slow down and take it easy. And so, and it doesn't have to come in any kind of injury or illness, but it's a beautiful reminder from the universe to really come into the fourth house of the zodiacal wheel, of the house of nurture, the area where home is crucial, where we want to beautify our home, to make it that sacred space. It's about a sacredness of the heart, the soul, the whole being. So, and tomorrow, moon, Mercury, sun coming together, building, giving us that energy, the intentions for the month ahead. Again, the sun, our vitality, the moon, our emotional memory, Mercury, our thinking, communication. So we're bringing it all together and we're slowing down, which is beautiful, considered everything else that's happening that is kind of speeding us up in so many ways. And also we have beautiful Venus, goddess of love, beauty, grace, our likes, dislikes, finances. So we'll just have a look here. So she's in the sign of Virgo. When with Venus in Virgo, we're a lot more practical. We have an eye for detail. It's also, she's really preparing, helping us to prepare, to declutter, to organize what needs to be done when things are gaining more momentum from the 24th of July, when things are speeding up a bit more. And they're not speeding up, but things will gain more momentum and the time will be more ripe for bigger projects to launch for. And now is such a good time with Venus in Virgo, the sign of discernment, of healing, inner healing, outer healing, well-being. She's also reminding us to, yes, Virgo is being of service. And again, it's that needs to have a beautiful balance, being of service and also being, of course, of service to ourselves. Looking at our daily routines, rituals, our work. It's a great time to prepare any kind of work-related documents, projects, or if we feel like it's time for a change in our career, we probably have been feeling it for a long time, or if something's no longer working for us, serving us, putting us into more of that hamster wheel, and we keep going back to the same old thing. And now is a really good time to look at our daily routines and rituals, how we earn money. Is it still what I enjoy doing, or is there something else out there? And the beautiful thing is that whatever we want to do, this portal that is opening in July, and it's on the way, it is already happening. Neptune at 4 degrees of Aries, we have Uranus at 4 degrees of Gemini, we got Pluto 4 degrees of Aquarius. Jupiter is joining in around the 20th at the 4-degree mark. 19th of July. So it's all coming together, and it's already happening. That portal of benevolence, a universal support to tap into our gifts. It comes with the fire energy, and air energy. That is the fire that gives us the fuel, the flame from within, what makes my heart sing, and I'm going to follow that. Fire is courageous, it's bold, and yes, I can do that. There's a big yes energy, and this big yes energy will take us into 2029, which is beautiful. So if we've been feeling we haven't, things haven't worked out in the past with some projects, or we've been holding ourselves back or feeling held back by circumstances, or it's a really good time to claim our authenticity, our authentic self, become the author of our own lives, and truly do what we came here for and what we love doing. And we're really supported in it. Now is the time, and we are the ones that we've been waiting for. Yes, there is universal influences, but it's an inside job. We are doing it. We are the ones that, we can make decisions at any time. And as we can see, there's so much benevolence at this 4-degree mark, the pointer here, in all with fire and air. And these outer planets, they're real game changers, also societal changes, bringing up the truth, revelations and revolution with Uranus. We have, there's just so much here for us to take it and move it, bring it with us for the first time in our lifetimes. And I'm so excited about that, because this is an energy, it's never been here before like this. And we can't compare it with anything. And also, we got time. We don't have to grab the bull by the horns right now, because now is not the time anyway, with Mercury retrograde for the next 10 days. We still want to prepare and slow down and be more be more centered than ever. Also, this new moon tomorrow is in Cancer. It's making a squaring aspect to Saturn, the square, but also to Pallas Athena, at 20 degrees of Aries. There is also, Athena reminds us of, she has the symbol of the owl with her, the wisdom. And also she's next to Saturn here. And so this square to Pallas Athena is a reminder, particularly because we have Mercury in the game, of balancing left and right hemisphere, cerebral versus emotional, our instinctual nature versus our intellect versus. So we really, this new moon is encouraging in that sense, and telling us to, we don't need to be neither nor the other, or purely following following our intuition, what comes to me first, following what makes my heart sing. And also, yes, when we need our brain will come in with ideas, with solutions when needed, but it's really a guiding light away from purely focusing on our thinking processes. And because we're shown that usually whenever we think all too much, or we think we only have A, B, or maybe C as solutions, then we are limiting ourselves with that, and we can't allow the magic to come in. And with this current astrology, there is so much magic for us right available for grabs. Also, we got Chiron here. I'm excited. Chiron in Taurus, also in a beautiful, where are we? alignment with the other planets. So Chiron is coming here as well. Actually, Chiron is in square to Jupiter and in a square to Pluto. So there is greatest healing opportunities with that. Chiron is in a sextile to the nodes of the moon. So again, we're really encouraged as a collective, healing core wounds. If we can feel it, cancer, we can heal it. And Chiron is that link between spirit and matter, for us to experience a greater, fuller embodiment, simplifying our way of living, connecting more with nature. And yeah, it's here for us, and it's happening. And also, yeah, if we can watch our nervous system with a lot of Gemini, Uranus, Mars in Gemini, we can be a bit too a bit too triggered at times with our nervous system. So really good to calm down, have a soothing tea before bedtime or in between. It's very, very important at this point in time. But overall, it's all lifting up for us to ground more, and vice versa, as above, so below, and we are it. So yeah, just a brief update where we're at, and I hope you are in beautiful spirits riding. It's always a bit of a roller coaster. We know there's so much chaos as well in the world, and at the same time, the more we can tap into our heart's song and follow that, the more we will change our immediate environment and on a bigger scale. And there's so many of us, we're doing it together as well. All right. So much love. Bye for now. Hope you have a beautiful day.